Yo, when I was young, man, my dad had to leave a house. I catch a contact and talk like Eka Mouse. Go to school, act like I'm pulling a few out. Kinda funny cause I used to freak my teachers out. Like dung dung diddy dung dung.
Hey guys, welcome to So Fresh Create. This time we're looking at the Sennheiser Momentums, and these are the on-ear. The colour we've got here is tan and ivory. They come in a range of colours though, so depending on what you prefer. This is more of the hipster variant on Grandad, which suits me fine. The actual comfort of these being on ear, as you can see, they fit exactly onto your ear. They don't cup and go over it. So noise cancelling, you don't get so much of. You can still hear what's going on unless you turn them right the way up to full volume. The material on the earpiece is made of Alcantara, which is like a fake suede. Saying that, it's very comfortable. The cushioning inside isn't quite like a memory foam, but it does seem to mould to your ear. This is made of the same material as well around the headband. The first 15-20 minutes that I actually had these on, my ears got really hot and it was a little bit uncomfortable. I was thinking maybe it was going to stay like that or get worse. But saying that, they seem to mould to my ears, and the longer I wore them, the more comfortable they actually got. Now, when putting these on, they are adjustable. I've got a big head as it is, but they fit me perfectly. They do go quite a lot bigger even, so if you've got an enormous head, that'd be perfect. We're using them today with my iPhone 5. They are made for the iOS system. They come with a couple of different wires that you can get with them. This one is just uniquely made for the iOS system. You've got a volume up and down button on there, and you also have a play and pause button. Now, I used these with a HTC earlier, and I found that a lot of the buttons didn't work. The volume up and down button doesn't work. You can play and pause, and you can hold the button down and you can talk through Google, but you can't skip tracks. With iOS, it's fantastic. Yeah, you've got the volume up and down here. You can play and pause. You can hold the button down and speak to Siri. You can double tap and it will skip tracks, or you can go back tracks. So there's so much functionality through this, it's fantastic. If you was to leave your phone in your pocket, you don't need to do anything. You can just use this to control everything on your audio. When listening through these, I'm not a big fan of the over-ear headphones myself. I do prefer a smaller headphone. I think it's quite a statement if you want to sit on public transport or you want to walk down the high street with a massive pair of Dre beats over your head, which I don't rate too highly anyway. Depends what sound quality you want, but these won't make your ears bleed on the volume level that a Dre beats will. However, the clarity is it's wonderful on these, it's great. I found that they're just bassy enough. Listening through something like I was listening through Spotify earlier, and on an iOS device I could hear all the vocals, the bass was clear, the mids were there. The volume level, it went to an acceptable level. It went a little bit higher than an acceptable level, but not quite as high as if you do really want everyone else in the neighbourhood to hear, as maybe a Dre Beats will, or some of the other over-ear headphones, the cans there. You do get a soft case with them, a soft cover. Inside the case itself you get a few extra leads, so you get the mini jack to mini jack there. Obviously you've got the iOS lead as well. Something like that you can get super hard wearing cases, but these do still feel quite robust as well as soft, so I think it will take care of them as long as you don't throw around too much. Listening through different styles of music as well, I found that you know, it caters for all. I've got a wide selection of music. I was listening to a little bit of Elvis earlier, and then I was also listening to some Kavinsky. And through both, I found that, you know, the bass was there, as I was saying earlier, the treble, I could hear the vocals. Maybe I've never heard so much bass on an Elvis track before in my life, so they are a little bit bassier than expected on there, but it depends what you're playing them through. You know, as I say, I was using Spotify to play my music through there, and I'm reviewing these as a user who would pick up a set of headphones, want to play it how they're usually going to, which is through your mobile device. And as I stated, they are mainly for an iOS device. You can use them on other mobile phones, but you're not going to get the full functionality out of it. For an iOS headphone though, these are fantastic. I really enjoyed them. I've never really been let down by a Sennheiser product, to be honest though. One of my favourites when it comes for sound. And that's pretty much it.